Okay, let's unpack this. Picture this. You just rushed out the door, maybe running for a train, and then that horrible feeling hits. Keys are still inside, on the table. Or, maybe worse, the lock's just broken. It won't turn.
Yeah.
We've all had that little surge of panic, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely. That sinking feeling.
So today, we're doing a deep dive into locksmith services. We're looking specifically at how people in, say, Brixton and Lewisham handle these kinds of lock problems.
Yeah.
Our mission, really, is to arm you with the info you need so you can handle it quickly, efficiently, and, with a bit more peace of mind.
Indeed. And it's interesting, isn't it, how something that seems quite simple, like a lock issue, can suddenly become a major disruption. So this deep dive isn't just finding a number to call. It's about understanding the whole range of services out there, what you need to think about, the critical factors, and, well, how to choose the right help for your situation, whether that's a real emergency or maybe a planned upgrade.
Exactly. And we got a good stack of sources here giving us a pretty fantastic view of it all. We're looking at the rapid emergency guys, but also things like key cutting or to actually buy decent new locks.
Yeah.
So whether you find yourself locked out, thinking about boosting security, or you're just curious about keeping things safe, we should have you covered. Right. Let's kick things off with that classic oh no moment, the lockout. Our sources flag up Locksmith for London quite a bit, since they're very active in Brixton, for example. So imagine you are locked out, maybe near Brixton Academy or somewhere busy like Electric Avenue. What's the very first thing you'd want from a service then? Speed.
Speed is definitely high on the list, yes. But I think it immediately brings up this core need in any emergency service, really. Reassurance. You want more than just someone turning up eventually. You're looking for guarantees, right? And our sources suggest that Locksmiths for London, they seem to build their service around addressing those anxieties directly, offering promises that aim for real peace of mind, not just a fix.
Yeah, and they really spell it out. First big promise our sources mention, 204/7 availability, anytime, day or night.
Which is crucial for emergencies.
Absolutely. But maybe even more compelling is the speed thing. They actually guarantee arrival within 20 minutes, anywhere in London.
20 minutes? That's ambitious.
It is, isn't it? And for Brixton, they specifically call out postcodes like SW2 and SW9. So areas near the Academy, Electric Avenue, even Brockwell Park. That 20-minute figure, it's not just a number, is it? It feels like a key selling point in a city like London, where waiting feels like forever when you're stuck.
Precisely. A predictable, fast response like that drastically cuts down the stress. And after speed, what's the next worry? Usually cost.
Money.
So the sources mention that providers like this one often start with a clear base price. Here it's from only $29. And importantly, they couple that with the promise of no hidden fees. That transparency is vital.
Oh, totally. The last thing you want when you're already strapped is a nasty surprise on the bill.
Exactly.
And to back that up, they offer a 1-year guarantee on their work.
A full year.
Yeah, a full year. If anything goes wrong with what they did, they promise to come back and fix it for free. It suggests they're pretty confident in what they do, aiming for long-lasting results and complete customer satisfaction, as the sources put it.
A 1-year guarantee certainly signals confidence, yes. It suggests quality workmanship. And beyond the guarantee, the sources also highlight their experience. They mention 15-plus years operating in London.
15 years is a decent stretch.
It is, and apparently that applies to all their technicians, too. 15-plus years of professional locksmith experience is the specific quote.
Okay, so they should have encountered pretty much every type of lock problem imaginable then.
You'd think so. That kind of experience often means they can figure things out quicker, especially with, more modern or complex locks.
And it's not just time served, is it? It's about being official. The sources describe them as fully certified, insured, and vetted locksmiths.
Those are key terms.
Certification means they've met certain standards. Insured protects you if something goes wrong. Vetted means background checks.
Exactly. It's a crucial trust factor, isn't it? Especially when you're letting someone work on your home or business security.
Absolutely. So you get the expertise plus that layer of protection.
And it seems their scope goes beyond just getting you back inside. The sources show they handle the usual residential stuff, lockouts, repairs, keeping homes safe. But they also do commercial work. Things like lock upgrades for businesses, new installations, even more advanced security solutions.
Right.
And one thing that caught my eye was their specialization in UPVC door and window locks.
Ah, UPVC. That's most modern windows and doors now, isn't it?
It is very common here in the UK, and their locking mechanisms are often different multi-point systems. They lock in several places.
More secure, I guess, but probably trickier to fix.
Potentially, yes. They need specific knowledge. So having a locksmith who specializes in UPVC, as the sources suggest they do, is a definite plus. They understand how those systems work.
Makes sense. And to kind of tie all these claims together, our sources actually pull out some customer feedback.
Ah, the real-world tests.
Yeah, like John D. says, fast and professional. I was locked out. They arrived in no time. Highly recommend.
Okay, so backs up the speed claim.
Then there's Emma R. talking about business security. Excellent service. Installed new high-security locks in my office. Everything is perfect.
So confirms the commercial side, too.
And Mike W. specifically mentions the UPVC stuff. Best locksmith service I have used. Handled my UPVC door lock issue easily. So, yeah, these comments seem to mirror the promises they make about speed, professionalism, and covering different types of jobs.
It certainly paints a consistent picture, and repeating their coverage all Brixton postcodes, mentioning specific places like Brixton Hill, Electric Avenue, Brockwell Park, it reinforces that they are set up to serve that local community quickly and effectively.
So, bottom line, for anyone in Brixton facing a lock issue, it sounds like services like Locksmith for London are really trying to remove the stress. Clear promises on speed, cost, quality. It makes a strong case for their emergency response, doesn't it?
It certainly does. But if we zoom out a bit, connect this to the bigger picture, security isn't just about emergencies, is it?
No, definitely not.
Once the immediate panic is over, that's often when you start thinking more broadly. And our sources give a great snapshot of other services, especially around Lewisham, showing just how varied locksmith needs can be. More proactive sometimes.
Exactly. It's not always about getting back in. Sometimes it's about ensuring you can get in smoothly next time, or even stopping problems before they start. Our sources highlight some of these other services, things you might not think about until, well, you suddenly need them. Like key cutting, simple duplication. We all need spares sometimes.
A very common need.
Sources point to places like Timpson, right there on Lewisham High Street, a well-known name, apparently known for good service, quick work. And interestingly, they offer a lifetime guarantee on watch and car key batteries. A little extra perk.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, they cut keys for houses, windows, filing cabinets, safes.
Yeah.
The lot, basically.
And another option for key cutting mention is Brookbank Dry Cleaners over on Broccoli Rise.
A dry cleaner. That's interesting.
It is, isn't it? It shows how these essential services pop up in convenient spots. They also seem well-equipped. Lever keys, cylinder keys, safes, padlocks, experienced staff, good stock of blanks. Makes it easy to just drop in.
So, handy local options for getting spares cut. But what about car keys? Losing those feels like a whole different level of disaster.
Oh, definitely. Modern car keys can be complicated.
Our sources mention online platforms like Fix My Car for vehicle key replacement. The smart thing here seems to be that you can compare prices and reviews from different local garages and specialists.
Ah, so you're not tied to just one place.
Exactly. They handle replacements for loads of vehicles, including the tricky ones, transponder keys, remote keys, often cheaper than going to the main dealer, apparently. You just put in your car reg and get quotes.
That's a really modern approach. Using a platform gives the user more power, more choice, and potentially better prices, especially for things like transponder keys.
What are those exactly?
Transponder keys have a tiny microchip inside. It sends a unique code to your car's immobilizer system. If the code doesn't match, the car won't start. Adds security, but makes replacement more complex than just cutting metal.
Right, got it. So specialized service needed there.
Yes, and these platforms help you find specialists who can do it, often without the main dealer price tag.
Okay, so key cutting, car keys. What about buying new locks altogether? Say you want to upgrade or replace a faulty one.
Good question. Our sources point to a couple of places in Lewisham for that. First, there's H.E. Olby & Co. Ltd., also on the High Street, described as a long-established independent builder's merchant. Sounds quite traditional.
Like a proper hardware store.
Exactly. They stock a wide range of quality locks, cylinders, handles, hinges. Proper ironmongery. Crucially, they have things like British Standard approved locks.
What does British Standard mean for a lock?
It means the lock has been independently tested and meets specific, quite rigorous security performance standards. It's a mark of higher security. They also mention anti-snap locks.
Anti-snap. to stop burglars snapping them.
Precisely. It's a common attack method on cylinder locks. Anti-snap locks are designed to resist that. They stock brands like Yale, ERA, and they offer advice too, which is useful if you're not sure what you need.
Okay, so a good place for high-quality stuff and advice.
Seems so. And then for maybe more general access, there's Tool Station, again on Lewisham High Street.
Oh, yeah, no Tool Station. Popular place.
Very popular. Wide range of locks, security gear, good for DIYers and tradespeople. They have long opening hours, too.
Convenient.
Definitely. But the source does add a little note of caution. If you're not familiar with fitting locks yourself, you might still need advice or help from an actual locksmith.
Right. Buying the lock is only half the battle. Fitting it correctly is crucial for it to actually work properly.
Absolutely critical. A top-spec lock fitted badly might not offer much more protection than a basic one. So what really stands out here is this whole ecosystem of security, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I like that.
It's not just one emergency guy, it's a network. Key cutters, car key specialists, hardware shops with high security options. It gives you choices, whether it's a quick fix like a spare key or a bigger project like upgrading all your home locks.
Totally. So needing a spare cut while you're out shopping, getting a new remote key for the car, planning that security upgrade with proper British standard locks, the resources are there. It really shows there's much more to locksmithing than just that emergency lockout call. Okay, so we've covered emergencies in Brixton, diverse services in Lewisham. Given all this info, you might be thinking, right, I know where to look now, but what makes a good locksmith service? What should you actually be looking for when you choose one? Our sources kind of point towards some key things to ask about, don't they?
They do. It boils down to filtering for quality and trustworthiness, really, in any situation, emergency or planned. The insights we've gathered suggest some definite non-negotiables.
And right at the top, surely, has to be the official stuff. Certification and insurance.
Absolutely paramount.
Look for locksmiths described as fully certified, insured, and vetted. It's not just buzzwords.
No, it's fundamental. Certification shows competence. Insurance protects you. Vetting provides peace of mind about who you're letting into your property.
It's basic consumer protection, isn't it?
It is, and tied very closely to that is price transparency.
Ah, yes, the cost again.
We saw a locksmith for London mentioning from $29 and no hidden fees. That principle is key. Always get a clear idea of the total cost up front. Ask about call-out fees, VAT, potential extra charges, no nasty surprises.
Especially when you're stressed out during an emergency, that clarity is huge.
Huge. Then there are guarantees. We heard about the 1-year guarantee. That's a strong signal.
Definitely gives you confidence.
It shows the company backs its work. Always ask what the guarantee covers and for how long. It's a good indicator of quality and accountability.
And experience counts too, right? That 15-plus years thing.
Experience and reputation, yes. 15 years suggests they've dealt with countless situations, big and small. Look for evidence of a good local reputation, customer reviews, testimonials, that sort of thing.
Okay. And for emergencies, we keep coming back to it, but response time is critical.
Non-negotiable in a lockout. That rapid response, the 20-minute promise, that's what you need. Find out realistic arrival times before you commit. It can make a massive difference to your stress levels.
Totally. Minimize that waiting time.
And finally, just double check they offer the specific service you need.
Right. Not all locksmiths do everything.
Exactly. Do you need residential, commercial, UPVC specialist, high security lock installation like British Standard or anti-snap? Confirm they have expertise in your particular requirement.
And check their local coverage. Are they actually near you? Like the Brixton example covering SW2 and SW9. That ensures they can be genuinely responsive. So lots to think about there. But basically, whether it's that urgent call or a planned job, asking about certification, insurance, guarantees, clear pricing, and their specific skills, that really empowers you. It helps you make the smartest choice for protecting your property.
Precisely. And connecting all this back to the bigger picture. What really emerges is that security isn't just a single action like fixing a lock. It's an ongoing thought process. And it's supported by this diverse range of skilled people. Understanding the options from the emergency call to the hardware store advice lets you shift from just reacting in panic to being proactively prepared. It puts you more in control of your own safety.
Excellently. Yeah, this deep dive has shown there are specific, reliable options out there, whether it's 3 a.m. and you're locked out in Brixton or you're carefully planning an upgrade in Lewisham. So what does this all mean for you listening? Well, next time you have any kind of lock issue, hopefully you'll feel better equipped. You'll know the questions to ask, the standards to expect. And for our final provocative thought today, think about this. Beyond just fixing that immediate problem, how does knowing about this whole range of locksmith services change how you think about your security overall? How can you use these insights not just to react when something goes wrong, but maybe to actually prevent problems, to build a stronger, more robust sense of safety, whether that's at home or for your business? Something to mull over.